New Money Fight Club. I'm here with UFC veteran heavyweight Jared Vendara. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. Trying to gain my hearing with the stereo in the background, but overall, decent.
Yeah, there was a Chicago blues band playing like full blast a little while ago, so, the DJ's a little more mellow than what was going on before.
Damn, I actually like blues and jazz, so I'm a little upset I missed that.
Yeah, you don't like 90s hip-hop as much?
No, I do, but in my old age of 32, I've really been digging blues and jazz.
So, all right, old is 32 years old. You're still in your prime, man, but you're already quite a veteran. You've had a lot of legendary fights in UFC. This man faced Arlovski and went the distance. I want to ask you about that fight. Definitely one of my favorites. Tell me what that was like to share the cage with that man.
So after I got over fangirling and reveling in the moment, I started punching him. He started punching me, and that old man hit hard. When people ask me who's the hardest hitter, I lean a little bit to who hits the hardest for the most would be Tafa. But the one hit that just shook me to my core, and it's one of the few punches that I remember how painful it was, came from Arlovski's overhand right. It was at the end of the second round, about a minute left. He hit me with that overhand right, and that fucking hurt.
You're still thinking about it?
Yeah, it's more of admiration because I think of how immaculate being 42 at the time with that much power and be able to still do it. Hats off to the fucking GOAT.
Hey, it didn't stop you. You hung in there. You made it to the final bell.
Yeah, I mean, my face hurt. My face hurt a lot after that. Luckily, the third round, I was able to really put some distance between us, but not enough to actually pull the victory. But I should have, maybe hit him a little bit harder myself.
Oh, all right, so I know you haven't been in the cage for about 18 months or something now, right? What's up for you next?
So I haven't fought in the UFC in about 2 years. But I'm on currently a 4-fight winning streak. I'm trying. I know I'm knocking at the UFC door. I might be ready for a short notice. They might give me a contract. I might have to slap someone up one more time, but I'll be there.
But you want to get back in there again for sure?
Oh yeah, no, I love the UFC. I enjoyed being there. So I'm just working my way there.
Right on, brother. Well, okay, we've heard you might have an opponent lined up. Is it okay if we bring up Ike?
Yeah.
All right, hey Ike, come on up, brother. All right, so let me introduce, come on in a little closer. We got Ike Catcher. So Ike is pretty well known here in Southern California as a weightlifter. He also recently fought for the Up Next heavyweight strap. And so Ike, you're thinking about going pro pretty soon, and you might actually be stepping in potentially against a veteran here. How are you feeling about that?
I mean, I'm excited to get the opportunity to try myself out against someone so experienced, Of course, I gotta get more experience with some amateur fights. You were there. I had my first amateur fight about 2 months ago. I really love, stepping up to the challenge, finding yourself as a man, becoming better of a fighter, better of the way you strategize and you're in the ring, and it's something that is it's a very tough sport, but it's also very rewarding. So I feel like because the bodybuilding, I've really reached the highest level of it, and I'm known as the king of muscle beats. I have established that that name for myself. I feel like the next level for me is just get into the fighting, draw myself out. As long as I'm still young, I got the energy to do it, and it's an exciting game to play.
Well, you're gonna have your work cut out for you. The man is a veteran. He's faced a lot of tough opponents. Is that what you want to do for a first pro fight?
Hey, I've heard so, but but that's what it is. That's what it is. My first fight I had in here with the guy, he had 8 fights on me too, so I was on the card. I wasn't really the favorite, but I still hung in there. I got a hell of a fighting spirit that a lot of time lets me catch up with the experience. And if anything, it's if I lose, I learn, and that's how I look at it, All
right, well, Jared, it's really great of you. You're going to give a guy like this an opportunity, potentially. And I see you guys are really friendly too. You guys got along. What do you know about Ike?
I know a little bit about him because I was in the audience when he fought last. I had 2 guys fighting on that card, they got their fights done and over with. So I was in the audience, watched them. First fight, I get it. I remember my first fight jitters. It's different. Everyone thinks, oh, I can walk in there and do it. And then they walk in there and they're like, oh, it's so much different. This dude's actually punching me in the face. But once you get past those, that's when once you get past the first couple fights, your third, fourth fight, that's where your training, all the hard work really starts to shine. So I know we haven't seen the best of Ike yet for several reasons. One, he's still new, the amateur scene is still open for him. Give him 2 or 3 more fights. I know he trains at Black House, and I have the utmost respect for those people there. I'm from King's MMA. There's some history there, but because there's history, there's also love for those guys. So give him 2 more fights, and I think we're going to start seeing the best of Ike. And then when he turns pro, I'd be there. I would have to make him a little bit uglier because he's already way too damn sexy. He takes his shirt off in front of me. No matter how many sit-ups I do, I'll never look as good as that. So I would have to resort to punching him in the face.
All right, yeah, Ike, you might not come out of there pretty, but you're definitely going to come out of there wiser.
Hey, I got that, and I appreciate the wise words from him. Also seeing that, like, you know, the sportsmanship that he's seen. I got the potential there to improve, and you know, like I said, like just being there to have a body, because you know, if you don't have nobody to fight, you can't fight. You know, so. Yeah, that's what it is. Exciting.
All right, man. Well, I know you're dealing with a leg injury right now, but you'll be ready to go when? By like December?
Yeah, I think by December I should be good, yes.
Well, it was good to talk with you again, Ike. Jared, a real honor to meet you, sir. And yeah, we hope to see you guys potentially sometime down the road when you're ready. And thanks for taking the time with us. New Money Fight Club, we're out.